Today I want to talk about the difference between traveling and vacationing. One of the questions that I often get is, how come you're able to travel so much? Isn't it very expensive? Truth is, it's not really expensive to travel. See, people always get traveling and vacationing mixed up because they look at it like if you leave it outside your state, outside your country, and you're going to another place, you're essentially vacationing, because for the most part, people in the United States don't like to travel, especially outside of the country. See, in other countries such as the UK, Canadians, Australians, and South Africans, all over the world, people are traveling internationally and it is not a big deal. But for some reason in the United States, we make it a big deal, maybe because of the media is always pumping us full of fear and people are afraid to go certain places thinking that it's dangerous. When you go to these high-end places such as Disney World and Las Vegas, you automatically think vacationing, because when you Google these spots and you're looking for accommodation, rental cars, food options, just the cost of living, they're going to give you the most expensive options you can find. When you pick up the phone and you call some of these resorts, you could be paying a couple of $1,000s just to stay at a place for a week. And of course, it's going to be high class. It's going to have the nice marble, quality bedding, and you're going to be very comfortable. Now, when it comes to that, vacationing is expensive. Renting a luxury vehicle, driving down the street, yes, it's going to be very expensive. But with travelers, we go on the backpackers route. We try to get the most bang for the buck and do as much as we can with as little as we got. So you might not see us going to the 4-star hotels, but what you will see us doing is being in the streets among people. Yes, we may stay at a hostel, which is about 4, 5, 6, 8 beds. It's like a dormitory. People are passing gas, snoring really loud, and you're sharing your living quarters with this person, but it's for a cheaper price. You're among other travelers like yourself. So you're able to use the money that you do have to explore the city, to reach further lands than you would if you was cooped up in a 5-star hotel. Just one night at a 5-star hotel, you can explore an entire city in a second or third world country within a whole month. See, travelers travel for the experience, to gain more knowledge about the world, for bragging rights, or just to develop street smarts, or to get themselves value, or to get away from their current situation. Vacationers, they leave simply because they work a 9-to-5 job. They have a lot of stress on their plate daily. They get up, complete the same routine, and then in order for them to relax, they just go. See, vacationers, they don't really do research about where they're going. They just read the brochure and off they go. But travelers, on the other hand, we have to do our research. We have to get on these message boards, blogs, videos, go to the library, open up books, download ebooks, find people who have traveled the same road we want to travel and ask them about advice. We take down notes. We create our own tours. Whereas vacationers, they just go with the tour company. Vacationers are all about pleasure, partying. They put on their best clothes and they just splurge on pleasure items. They might go to Jamaica and stay at an all-inclusive resort, eat as much as they can eat and just enjoy themselves. Travelers, on the other hand, will go to Jamaica, but they might stay at a cottage. They might even crop up a tent. There's actually some places in Jamaica where you can put up a tent and stay on a person's property for like a couple of dollars. And people do it, yes. And with travelers, we dress down. We might wear t-shirts. I've seen some travelers dress like bums, but that's smart, because let's say you are in a third world country. You want to look like the regular people. Of course, you wouldn't wear your best clothing in some of these second and third world countries, because you will become a target. You're around all these poor people. You got a big old camera out. You're flousing. You're jeweled up. People can automatically see that you got money. And if you're unfamiliar with the customs, they'll roll up on you, be like, hey, do you want this? Do you want that? And they're friendly and they're bombarding you. And you figure, hey, they must really want my attention, because Sellers don't really do that here in the United States for the most part. So you're unfamiliar with that. You have to dress down. You have to be with the people. See, travelers, we actually research the language and learn how to speak it. Vacationers just go to the tourist spot and speak English with other locals who speak English and serving you. So in a way, the vacationers don't, although they get more and they fulfill their needs, travelers, on the other hand, fulfill their souls because they're engrossed themselves in the culture and it sticks with them for life. Vacationers, their traveling or their trip might stick with them for like creating good memories where they can take a camera, take a picture, send it to their friends and family for bragging rights, of course. Whereas travelers, when they take pictures, so they got a camera, they're posting on a blog and making money because they're always traveling. See, travelers, it's a prolonged thing. It just lasts and lasts. Sometimes college students will take a year off. It's called gap year. And we actually travel the world on a shoestring budget. That means least amount of money. And just really enjoy themselves and see the world. Vacationers, it's a one-time pop. One-time thing. Not really much after that. Just a memory. Vacationers or travelers, it's a lifestyle. So that's my philosophy about the difference between traveling and vacationing. Traveling, I just bought a ticket from United States to Thailand for $200. Vacationing, business class, $5,000 just to get to Thailand. Luxurious experience. Whereas I'm gonna be cooped up in the back. Traveling, budget, cheap, smart. Vacationing, splurge, expensive, stun, and being led by, other people who charge a premium price for their services. All right. Peace.